Okay, what's up, KB family? This is my set on worse than people. The other day I was at the bus stop and I was out job hunting. And I'm in South Florida, so you know it's 100 degrees outside. You have on interview clothes, you're burning up, you got on heels, and my hair is natural, and I'm sweating, and all of this, all that. So this lady walks up to me, and at first I think it's kind of cute because she's wearing the exact same thing, coincidentally, that I have on. And everything was fine. And then all of a sudden she asked me, in the middle of this heat, you know, walking around with flyers, um, do you know God? And at this point, I just looked at her, and I'm just trying to hold myself in because I'm like, lady, it's hot out here. If you got the time and the energy to walk around in 100-degree heat and pass out flyers and you're not getting paid for it, and ask people that are focused on trying to maintain, you know, some basic form of livelihood, do I know God? You know, I just looked at her and I said, you know, I don't know you, that's personal. And I know she was like, what the, but I was like, what too, it's hot outside, you know. And so I got through that little thing. Then I get to my next destination. I'm getting off the bus, and there's a lot of people, you know, street people, so forth. And I have to be politically correct about that because technically, if you want to be technical about it, I am a quote-unquote street person too, just because I've been through some things. But there's people that you just look at them and you're just like, oh Lord, they're going to bother you and they're not going to leave you alone. And so that's why I put my blinders on when I'm in public, you know. And so I was on the bus, I get off the bus, and this guy comes and, oh, you beautiful, you beautiful. And I'm like, all right, fine. You know, so I ignore it. And I keep going, and he's looking back, and I'm like, oh Lord, I have to transfer to another bus. See, when you put yourself in situations where you don't have jack, you know, that's what you're around, you know, because the honest, you know, you are who you attract. So, you know, I walk over to the other bus stop. I'm like, Lord, I got to put up with this, you know, all the way at the other bus stop. So same thing, you know, and I guess he could tell that I didn't want to be bothered. So, you know, and it kind of, you know, he's looking down at the ground. Either he's mad or hurt. I don't know which one. So he's walking around. So the bus comes, and again, you know, I'm trying to get to this place for an application/interview. The bus comes. All of us, like 30 of us at the bus stop, walk up to the front. Zoom, the bus passes right by us. And me, I'm thinking to myself, you know, I done spent half a day, you know, being attacked by people at the bus stop. Let me just get on this bus so I can do what I got to do and get back. So I take off running down the bus, at the bus, heels on, hair flying, and who's running right behind me? That same guy on a bike. And, you know, the bus driver just left. Now, that's a bus stop, you know, if I'm not mistaken, he should have stopped. So then, on top of that, now I'm at this other bus stop, a couple blocks on the road. The bus driver then kept on going. The messed up thing was that he drove past my bus stop, went to the next one, and stopped and picked up people there. So I'm like, what the F? So I'm at that bus stop, and then there's another man, and I don't know, you know, they're talking about, oh, you know, I know you late to work and whatever, whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, I hate people like that. You know, like I said, I'm a street person too, but it's just, they talk about your life, and then they make up stuff about your life. They don't even know you. You know, I'm out in the hot sun trying to find something, and you bothering me about, oh, you must be late to work, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? And it's killing me. And so at this point, I'm very annoyed. I done ran after the bus, hair flying everywhere, but luckily for me, my hair still was smooth. But, you know, people bothering me, and I'm just like, all right, so I don't say anything. And then they start, the two street people start to talk amongst each other. And all I heard, the guy said something, the other guy said something in the back. No, it ain't that, man. Some people just don't like to talk to folks. And I'm just like, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. You know? I'm trying to get out and get something. I can't even get it because every time I try to move, somebody's bothering me. You understand? So I'm like, after this, I'm walking back to the other bus stop so I can get away from these folks. So I walked back to the other bus stop, and then I guess the guy had to show, oh, I can go to the other bus stop too. So he walks right behind me. I'm like, man, I can't win for losing. So I get there. I get to the other bus stop, and and I'm just annoyed. Bottom line is I'm annoyed. Did I ever make it to my destination? Hell no. Because next thing I know, it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you know? So that's just my answer today. People that want to bother you and don't leave you alone. And they come in all sizes, shape, colors, economic status. You got the one lady talking about, do I know God? I'm like, do you know God? Why? Do you know God? I'm like, that's personal. Why do I want to talk about that with you? So I can get into a long, heated conversation about it out in 100 degrees sun. Whatever. Ask me something that matters. Like, are you looking for work? Ask me something that's important. But tell me something, that tell me something. Don't ask me about my personal stuff. I'm hot and I'm annoyed. So that's what my title is going to be, hot and annoyed.